Good day, viewers. I am Rochelle Maybe Lipon, and I am going to discuss the market structures for our subject new market development. So, what is market structure? Market structure refers to the characteristic which deals with the number of firms operating in the market, the nature of product, and also the entry and exit in the market. The knowledge of market structures is particularly important to economists and business professionals as it enables assessment of behavior that firms display, the prices that they set, and efficiency of markets. This discuss perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly that presented as the four market structures. Both their features, potential affecting firm and consumer ones, their similarities are also will be discussed. First is the perfect competition. Perfect competition is the theoretical model of market structure where there are many firms producing identical product and where both firms and consumers are fully informed and free to enter or exit the market. The most unique element in perfect competition is what relates to price takers. This implies that individual firms have no power over the price in the market and cannot dictate the price and charges that would be prevailing in the market by supply and demand forces. In a perfect competitive market, the demand for the product of a firm is perfectly elastic. This suggests that if a firm tries to improve the market price, it will lose all its customers to firms who sell similar products. On the same time, maintaining a price below the market price is unprofitable to the firm since it can sell as many units as it desires at the market price. Hence, firms under perfect competition aims at achieving maximum profit by operating at the efficiency level where marginal cost should be equal to marginal revenue. Other assumption of perfect competition includes the following implication for firms which are first no market power, which works to mean that firms are unable to affect prices in markets since they cannot set price as what they desire. Second is the efficiency. Allocative and productive efficiencies arise from perfect competition. Allocative efficiency will be when resources are deployed to serve the society's needs and wants most, whereas productive efficiency will be when goods and services are produced in the least costly manner. The third is normal profits. In the long run, perfect profit equals to zero because perfect competition firms earn only normal profit that is needed to keep the industry running. This is because free entry and exit increase competition so much that any higher profits are eliminated almost immediately. Second one is a monopoly. A monopoly is one of the market structure where one firm controls the whole market. Selling a good that has no close substitute, this firm has zero to very low demand elasticity and hence it has the ability to establish prices independently. Single seller, which means that the product is manufactured, marketed, and sold exclusively by one firm. Next is the barrier to entry. Rivalry is low because many factors make it difficult for other firms to make through winning in the market. These factors include the high cost of establishments, regulation from the government, and monopolistic control of key resources. The third is the price maker, means that the monopolist has ability to determine the price of his product because he controls the demand curve that slopes down. Fourth is considering high profit. In the long run, monopolies can have higher profit because they do not face any competition from the competitor. Another one is the inefficiency. In a monopolistic market structure, the firm is believed to produce low level of output at a higher average cost, which is higher than that of a perfectly competitive market. This is because they do not attract the same pressure to invent more efficient ways to operate and cut their expenditure. Monopolistic competition is also referred to as the competitive monopoly because it has characters of both perfect competition and monopoly. It has a large number of firms selling products that are close substitutes, but these products are not identical. The third one of the market structures is the monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition differs from perfect competition in many ways. First is the product differentiation. In monopolistic competition, the products are differentiated by branding, advertising, difference in quality, or in some way. This gives them some measure of control over the price. Secondly is the downward sloping demand curve, which means that demand curve for every firm is negatively sloped because each firm produces different variant of the same product that indicates that they are allowed to adjust price upwards slightly without everyone switching to the next best product. Lastly is the less entry barriers compared to monopoly condition. They are not so small as in perfect competition. Example of this is the restaurant sell different food items, set up their environment differently, and attend to clients in various ways, hence pricing themselves differently. This also creates implications for firms which are the limited market power. Firms can still to some extent control the price because of product differentiation. Yet, there are cheap imitating firms. Next is the normal profit in the long run. Like perfect competition, there are only normal profit in long run in monopolistic competition because of the ease of entry. Another factor is that firms in monopolistic competition have excess capacity, which indicates that they produce below the optimal output level corresponding to minimum average cost. The third one is an oligopoly. An oligopoly is a market structure in which a limited number of big companies hold the major share of the market. This firm may be involved in the manufacture of either mature or non-mature product, namely the regular products and special products respectively. The major features of oligopoly is that firms in this market structure depends on each other in many ways. In other words, this suggests that the prospective behavior of each individual firm influences the profitability of other players considerably. For instance, when one firm offers its product at a cheaper price, other firms may have no option than to match the price to avoid market erosion. Interdependence influences pricing strategies, which firms can result in the prices cutting competition to capture a market share as they saw the overall earning of all the lovers reduce. They may also impose some agreements in that they agree on the price and quantity at which the products are to be sold, which make them to combine into one big monopoly state. But the problem is that collusion is usually unlawful and hard to maintain. Also, the non-price competition that means activities not involving price change like advertising, product differentiation, innovation to get customers' attention. In an oligopoly industry, entrance barriers are often high, and this is hardly likely to allow other firms to penetrate into the market, including the economies of scale that the incumbents also have first mover advantage since they imply lower costs through economies of scale, which makes it impossible for the newcomers to compete effectively. There may also be brand loyalty that may develop by existing firms leading to new firms struggling to attract new customers. The government regulations, which is the law of the country, may limit the number of competitors who offer their services in some industries like utilities or telecommunication. Like monopolists, the oligopolists too can make higher profits, but they are not sustainable due to strategic interdependence. Potential for market instability. Relational contracts suffered from lack of contract because the interdependence of firm is potentially destabilizing since it may result to price wars or other unpredictable things. In conclusion, the four market structures are therefore placed on a spectrum of competition ranging from the high-end perfect competition to the low-end monopoly. Defining the features of each market type plays a crucial role in the evaluation of the firm's action, pricing policies, and market effectiveness. Entry barriers can therefore be said to have great influence on the general market structure and the conduct of a firm. Competition is also restrained by high barriers to entry, such as in monopoly and oligopoly, which means that firm can make abnormal profits. On the other hand, low barriers to entry, as evidenced by perfect competition and monopolistic competition, created competition and bring profit to normal. Entry barriers create problems for new firms trying to enter the marketplace. High barriers, on the other hand, can limit the number of players in the market, ultimately making price or products high for the consumers. Nonetheless, monopolistic competition may hold promising opportunities to new firms which set out to distinguish their offerings and attract buyers. Therefore, this had established that the market structure of industry affect efficiency, innovation of the industry, and most importantly, the consumers. Knowing the features of each market structure will help to comprehend the peculiarity of the given economy and design the policies which keep competition and consumers' interests in mind. That's all. Thank you.